Hey guys, and welcome back to this Chelsea FIFA 19 career mode where we have built a very healthy lead of 9 points, not even at the halfway stage yet, at the top of the Premier League table. But I'm fearful of our Champions League hopes because obviously in the last episode we saw the draw. I think you're going to see it on the right hand side in a minute. We've got Barcelona and we won the group, so that's hardly a reward. But even if we'd have come second, we'd have got Juve, who are probably, I think they're the favourites for the Champions League in real life this year. So we are pretty much doomed from the off. Also keep your eyes peeled for a channel update video that's going to be coming over the next day or two, because essentially what I want to do is turn this into more than just a FIFA channel. We've got FM coming soon, we've got games like Overwatch, Battlefield, Red Dead, all that kind of stuff. We're going to see what we can do to increase the variety on this channel, but I need to find a work-life balance, and that's for me and my employer to deal with. It's not really an issue, but it would be nice if I could sort that out. Let's do some training first of all. See, they're the guys we're focusing on. Asenjo hasn't played this season. I'd like to get him more involved, but Hudson-Odoi, Ampadu, Christensen and Mount, even if we could get Mount some more game time, now that we've got this lead at the top of the table, we might be able to do that. Kiko Casilla, incidentally, is annoyed at his role at the club, even though he was quite clearly signed as a backup keeper. I think we actually offered him a rotation role, so he's expected to play more than he should. But we've got Villa now on Boxing Day, and then we've got West Brom on January the 1st. At that point, the transfer window opens, and the only area that I'm desperate to improve is the left-back position. So at the bridge, taking on newly promoted Aston Villa. No real surprises here. Same formation as usual. Loftus-Cheek gets a start, as does Emerson. Hazard continues his recovery from injury, so Zaha moves to the left, opening up a gap for Ross Barkley to play. Villa have had some strong sides over the years. I think this is probably one of the weaker Aston Villa teams that I've seen, particularly this one, not so much in real life. But Jack Grealish is still there. Obviously, he's a bit of a fan favourite, and they've got Scott Hogan leading the line up top. Emerson knocks the ball in to Ruben Loftus-Cheek, having a great time of things in real life, isn't he? Bagged a hat-trick in the Europa League, scored away at Burnley, didn't he, at the weekend? So hopefully he can get some more game time. But then what did Chelsea do in real life with Kovacic, who is a fantastic player? I want to see him getting more games, really. Wow, Villa come very close to opening the scoring. Kepa with a good save, had to be on his toes there. Corner, needs to be defended. Touched away by Zaha. There's Kante. Oh wow, good pass, mate. Great pass. Our form's been great. This is the first time I'm recording an episode since the patch. I thought they'd been given the lead there. That was a whisker away. Kepa was beaten. He just had to literally hope that effort from McGinn went wide. It wasn't actually as close as it looked. Loftus-Cheek, good ball, very good ball. Mbappe, pace, needs to cut inside. He's done that. He's gone past his man. Mbappe, that was not the way I was supposed to play that. He lays it off own goal and Kante. Oh! He's hit the post and he will follow it up himself. Ear foot first, you don't succeed. Try again. And N'Golo Kante continued his run into the box. The ball fell absolutely perfectly back into his path after a very, very good effort. Look at that. So unlucky, and then he's just the quickest to react. I tell you what worries me is I'm getting lured into like a false sense of confidence here. We're winning these games. I'm like, yeah, we're playing really well. We can do anything. And I know we're going to play Barca, and they'll probably teach us a footballing lesson as Barkley looks to swing one out to Mbappe. He will get there. He will keep it in. Going to whip it into the box. Coming in at the back is Zaha. Cleared away. And you have to say, Villa don't really deserve to be behind. They had a couple of efforts early on. Were perhaps the better team in the opening 12 minutes, but it's all about taking your chances when you're on top. And N'Golo Kante, who is not the most prolific of goal scorers, let's be honest, managed to take his. But Villa might get another one here. Ball comes in. Kepa comes out. Good alert goalkeeper, and he punches the ball away. And Morata beats the defender to the ball. Might even be able to counter-attack here. You know the move. Mbappe goes. We pick him out. Keep that in, surely. Oh! Get there, got to make it Rudiger. Good tackle. Aspi on the cover. Good tackle. Working together as a defensive unit. Absolutely love that. Loftus-Cheek finds Barkley. Barkley, what are you doing as a Villa player there? Morata wins it back, though. Go on, Alvaro. Barkley. On one more to Mbappe. Stands it up. Looking for Alvaro. Keeper punches away at the other end. Kante wins it straight back, though. Loftus-Cheek might fancy this. No long shots. Come on. Let's work the ball. Sorry, ball. Morata. Ball finds Zaha. Stands it up. Loftus. The move was absolutely phenomenal. The finish was anything but. He just tried to glance it in that far corner. Just get some contact on it, son. It should have been two. Uh-oh. Good ball. We've got space here. Tom Lawrence on his left-hand side. Tries to cut it back. Rudiger blocks the initial ball. It rebounded back to Lawrence. I was a bit worried for a minute there. A bit of ricocheting in the box. Doesn't always go in our favour, but it has done this time. Here's Zaha. Emerson is on the left. Barkley's picked him out. Zaha's run offside. I was just about to play him through. It's a sloppy one. Loftus-Cheek will take care of it though. Mbappe. Alvaro Morata. Be strong, be strong. Well done. Go on, Alvaro. Sort of step over. Kind of slowed himself down, but he's found Mbappe. Corner ball. It's getting a bit scrappy. Wasn't the cleanest of moves, but we've got some height in the box for this corner. Mbappe delivers. Morata goes up. Keeper beats him to it. Won that back though. Loftus-Cheek switches the play to Emerson. Emerson into the box. Could have gone down there and won a penalty. It's all so scrappy. Look at the state of this, and Villa eventually get it clear. Good leap from Emerson. Here's Loftus-Cheek. A second before half-time. Really helped to settle the nerves. Barkley. Here's Mbappe. Just in turning. Barkley's made a little bit of a run. It's not where he was going. One more chance for Villa to attack them maybe before the break. We've got numbers back, so we should be okay. We just follow the runners. Emerson's got defenders to do out wide. Just sticks with his man. Stands him up. Wins the throw. We're going to go in with the lead at the break. Ross Barkley in a bit of space. He's got Zaha to his left. If Zaha makes a decent run, we could play him in on goal here. Oh, it's perfect from Barkley. Great first touch from Wilfried Zaha on his left foot, though. He's got to keep this down. Did everything right. Keeper has pulled off a great save and held it as well. 9 times out of 10, they would parry that out, and we'd have somebody following up. But not on that occasion. Great handling. As Morata now comes forward. Love to hit the post, doesn't he, Morata? And loves to run into defenders as well, by the looks of it. Villa coming forward now. Emerson, you've got to backtrack. It's Bjarnason. Ball is played through. Christensen comes across. Does just enough. Gets a cheeky toe on it as they look to cut inside and release it. Good defending. N'Golo Kante finds Barkley. Barkley on one more to Wilfried Zaha. Struggling to get involved on that left-hand side. Not always easy, but he plays it through. Barkley takes over. So does the defender. Great work at the other end. Just about to hit that. Ross Barkley. Zaha, he's got Morata in the middle. Can he pick him out? He hits the woodwork so much, it's insane. Villa coming forward. Still only 1 goal in it, so I'm a little bit nervous, I'm not going to lie. As Pete. Cross comes in, actually. Rudiger got caught underneath it, and for a minute, didn't look like he was going to win it. Lovely touch from Barkley there, by the way. Didn't look like he was going to win it, but he did leap and get his head on it, so we are still in the lead. Morata finds Barkley. If we can get a second goal, that would really be the icing on the cake here. Kante. Zaha's onside. Men in the box. One's at the back. It's Mbappe. Stands it back up for Morata. Good save. Zaha. Stay calm. It's a goal. That's all that matters. Stay calm. Forget that we just hit the woodwork again. Great move that. Great move. Touch and ball back in. Good effort from Morata there with his head. Goalkeeper's actually having a really good game for Villa. Very, very solid number 1 they've got there. Nyland, I think his name is. And then Zaha followed in. Weaker left foot. Tight angle, to be fair. Leon Bailey, Alvaro Vidal and Jorginho going to get some game time here. We've got 12 minutes to go with a 2-goal lead. Should be fine. Alvaro Vidal. Goes past his man. Leaves him on the floor. Goes past another. Vidal. Go on, lad. Go on, Alvaro. Oh, I just played it at the wrong time. I should have gone all the way and hit it. I just tried to put it on a plate for Ross Barkley, who was standing there. The final ball let me down. Morata turning. That's great. That's great. We've got players in the box. Just put it up there. Alvaro Vidal. Copies. Alvaro Morata. Keep it down. It's literally deja vu. Christensen. Could be one more opportunity. No, ref, don't blow it there. Full-time whistle's gone, guys. Chelsea 2, Villa 0. It was quite convincing. Villa did have some opportunities before we took the lead. If they'd have taken them, could have been a very different game. But we've got all 3 points again. There's a high chance of Man United dropping points as well, because they travel to Anfield in this game week. But what we're going to do now, I'm going to put together a short list of potential left-backs that I think would be great additions to our squad and ask you for your opinion on them. So, left back, shortlist made. Starting at the top, I want you guys to let me know which ones of these you think we could go in for. Some of them you may think a bit unrealistic, but don't forget we're top of the league. We're in the Champions League. Some of the teams that these guys are playing for now in this series are struggling and are not in Europe. So you've got Ben Chilwell, moved from Leicester to Palace. Young English centre-back, recently become a member of the national team. Decent, only 23 years old, quite like him. Andrew Robertson, you all know about him, plays for Liverpool. Scotland captain recently. Very good, very quick. Then you've got your usual suspects. Alexandro can play left back, left mid. Very popular in career mode. Then Theo Hernandez, obviously the young Frenchman now at Fiorentina. We've got Luke Shaw, who's also in Serie A at Roma, formerly of Manchester United, of course. Boyhood Chelsea fan. We're which is a slight bonus. Alex Tellez, again, one of the usual suspects, very, very popular in career mode. He's obviously at AC. Kieran Tierney, also at Fiorentina, interestingly, with Theo Hernandez. So only one of them will be playing left back, but Tierney can play in the centre as well if need be. And they are your left back options. Which one of those, or, you know, would be your preference? Let me know in the comments down below. There won't be a poll. Let's just do it on people commenting. Oh, look at this. Sergio Roberto. Transfer window is open. I'm going to be totally direct with you. I want to be sold. Leaves me no choice, Sergio. We're going to transfer list you, pal. If you're that direct and honest, I appreciate that. Could have got you in. Could have got you some more game times. 86 rated at just 27 years old. But Sergio Roberto added to the transfer list. Hasn't really worked out for him here, has it? So we're staying in the Midlands then to take on another one of the newly promoted teams here in West Bromwich Albion at the Hawthorns. You can see their team here. Again, not the strongest for a team that's come up to the Premier League. They'll do well to survive, in my opinion. Jay Rodriguez still there, though, leading the line up top. We've kept it strong. Why not? We're defending the title, and there's no Champions League action at the moment. We've got Aspi, Rudiger, Harry Maguire, and Kennedy come back into the defence. Kovacic rejoins the midfield. Some game time for him. Hazard, returning from injury, is going to start on the left, which means no place in the team for Ross Barkley. And Mauro Icardi comes in up top. Yes, Wilfried. Kovacic, I really like him. Here is Zaha. An early lead would be great. We haven't scored early. Well, we scored in the 11th minute against Villa. It's not as early as we normally do. Here's Kovacic. Sees Hazard on the left via Kennedy. Hazard turns into the box. Will be desperate to get back into the action. Having returned from injury, he skinned his man. Mauro Icardi could not miss. Hazard tantalising that West Brom defence. Absolutely unbelievable stuff. And Icardi is just like, yeah, cheers, man. I'm back amongst the goals. Little step over, dragged it along with him, and no one picked up his run to the back stick. And there is an early goal. Earlier than normal. 6 minutes in, West Brom 0, Chelsea 1. And we are cruising. But to be fair, the run of fixtures that we've had recently, that's no disrespect to these teams. I like Villa. I've got no, West Brom, big club. It's not been the most difficult. We seem to have had a run of nice games, which does mean at some point this season we're going to have all the big teams straight away, I think, just after this Christmas period. So these wins are absolutely vital because I'm sure our form will stutter when we dive into a constant run of big games. With the Champions League action coming back as well, squad rotation is going to have to be on point. Maguire does well to get his foot in there, but we're giving the ball away. West Brom have reacted quite well since going behind. Sometimes you see teams just fold up and you go on a bit of a run, but they're trying to score here. Weird effort, very weird. Easy save for Kepa. Kennedy. Hazard, off his chest. Look at that. Kante gives it back to Hazard. No signs of rustiness from him, is there? Cuts inside. Eden Hazard looks to bend it. Ooh, that was not far away at all. Go on, Wilfie. Zaha's made a run. Zaha's been found. Has he got the pace and ability to go all the way and finish this? Mauro. Oh, I'm trying to keep it down, lads. Trying. Low-driven shots are nowhere near as OP as they were last year. Nowhere near. Sometimes they don't even work. Here's Mbappe. He can skin his man. That's going to be a goal kick. Yes, Kovacic winning the ball back fairly. Dinks it over the top from Mbappe, who's onside. Nice turn. Mbappe, can he whip one into the box? He can. It's towards Hazard, but Icardi got up well and forced a save from Johnston. Kovacic wins the ball back. We're dominating now. Oh, it's a lovely touch from Hazard. Zaha. Oh, that was close. That was very close. He's obviously scored what is a huge, huge contender for goal of the season. That looked like that deflected as well. Not sure if it did or not. No, goal kick. Okay, fine. Here's Aspi on the right-hand side. We're approaching half-time. This first half's gone quite quick and being fairly uneventful as well as Kovacic comes forward. Finds Kante. Hazard peels away. Touch. Finish. Don't give him a space. A space. Don't give him a chance because he will punish you if he's got space. Right foot, left foot, doesn't matter. They were probably expecting him to cut back inside. There on his right foot like he often does. This time just opted to hit it and went for power. First touch was good. Second touch, perfect. Chance for West Brom then before half-time get themselves back into this. There's a few step-overs. What was he stepping over there? The moon? See how big they were? Played the ball to the back stick. Chance to put it back across. And Mbappe is back there doing his defensive duty. We've played 4 minutes. 3 were added. Why are we still playing this game? Get up. Get up. Get it out. Sniper in the crowd. Kante goes down. Ball stood up. Kennedy heads it away. Hazard hoofs it clear. And the half-time whistle eventually goes. Kovacic into Mbappe. Oh, did you see that? That was nice. If we finish this off, it would have been one of the best team goals ever. That was wicked stuff. The touch from Zaha, followed by the footwork of Mbappe. Brilliant. That's what I want. More silky stuff like that. Double change being made. Wilfred Zaha and Eden Hazard going off because I think we've got the game in the bag, so I can get these youngsters out. Mason Mount and Callum Hudson-Odoi going to get some game time. And I think this is the first time we've played Mason Mount in his favoured cam position. So I'll be interested to see what he can do if he can get on the ball. Kennedy coming forward from left back. Hudson-Odoi outside him. Here he is. Callum Hudson-Odoi. Great footwork and dribbling ability. Skips into the box. Goes past a couple more and then shoots somewhere over there. That's the trouble with Hudson-Odoi. He is a bit tricky to play with. His agility, his pace, his footwork, his dribbling, everything is so high that you think, yeah, he can pop that in the back of the net. But everything else is so low. So you end up doing all this trickery and you're like, he actually can't shoot. Lucas Piazzon, former Chelsea man, of course, coming forward here for West Brom. Down his left, puts a good ball into the back stick. Kennedy caught underneath it. And West Brom are back in the game. 21 minutes to go. Who was that? Was that Burke? Yeah, it was. Got up really well at the back stick. Decent game face as well, to be fair to him. Face scan, whatever you want to call it. But ball was hung up by Piazzon at the back stick. Kennedy was never going to win that. Just more determined was Burke. Maguire looks for Hudson-Odoi. He's skinned his man so effortlessly. Put it on a plate to someone who can finish. Oh, it takes a deflection. And it's Mauro Icardi who wheels away in celebration. I don't really care who scored it. We've got our 2-goal lead back and that should be the points in the bag. But very, very fortunate for Mauro Icardi that he's bagged another goal. Don't think it was going in anyway. It wasn't the best of finishes from Mbappe. It didn't even look like it took a deflection from that angle. But you'll see here, it just clips the heel of Icardi and completely changes direction and goes into the corner. West Brom, they want another piece of the action. They're coming forward here. Don't get dragged out of position. Well done. Who is that? Kovacic. Brilliant on both ends of the field, that man. Offers you so much going forward and works so hard defensively. Very foggy, misty day here at the Hawthorns, isn't it? Corner. Driven in to the near post. Whee! Where are you going with that? You're not going to grab another one, son. That's Jay Rodriguez helping that over. Marking was a bit questionable, though. Not sure who he lost. I think it was Harry Maguire, look. Kovacic sees the run of Mbappe. He's very isolated at the moment. No one in there. Doesn't stop him. Doesn't stop him. Oh, my word. Could you imagine if that went in? What a thunder strike. That was definitely heading tops as well. There's very few people in the box. I could have waited. Icardi was coming. But that was heading right in the top corner. Icardi round the corner to Mbappe. Oh, my more. It's Mason Mount. Mason Mount can put the icing on the cake. There he is. Mason Mount pops up with a goal. They're sleeping, West Brom. They're just sleeping. He ghosted through, and that is how you finish. How calm was that? Not about power, just placed it into the corner. It wasn't a finessed effort. I just didn't put anywhere near as much power on it as usual, and that is how you finish. Mason Mount, love it. You got a feel for West Brom, because at 2-1 they were back in the game. We then scored that really fortuitous goal with the deflection, which got us our 2-goal lead back, and since then they've kind of given up a little bit. Game was done, I think, at that point, but they're coming back at us now. Woo! Shut up, kids, just get the ball away. Kovacic, Mbappe could be in. He's on his own. And there you go, good win. Good win at the Hawthorns. West Brom 4, Chelsea... No, not at all. West Brom 1, Chelsea 4. I'm very pleased with that. Manchester United dropped more points as well in the Manchester derby. Incidentally, they did beat Liverpool at Anfield, so credit to them there. But Man City have held them at the Theatre of Dreams. Now, as we know, transfer window is open. Do we have some offers? Yes, we do. And incidentally, we have one for Marcus Alonso. I will park this for now and say, what do you want to do? Excuse me. What do you guys want to do with this offer? You said you want a new left back. There's a chance to get a new left back. I've made a short list. You've got to let me know on that as well. But Alonso, do we sell or do we keep? The chairman thinks we can get 18.7 mil for the player. Let me know. Napoli. Loan offer for Emerson from Juve. That is just straight up being rejected. Especially while we don't know what's going on with Alonso and the whole left back situation. Anyway, You've Squad monthly report. Incidentally, if you want to know what's happening with Jordi Gracia, he's doing alright. I need to train him up a bit more though. Need to train him up. He's still not old enough for a professional deal. But that's what you've got to tell me about so far. Marcus Alonso and possible replacement left back. So you can see next up we've got Swansea in the FA Cup. But that will happen in the very next episode. Player of the month shortlist. You've got Icardi, Hazard and Mbappe on the list, which is a bit weird. Why is Icardi on there? He hasn't played all that much. Alvaro's been leading the line, but there you go. Premier League table, 11 points clear. It's ours to lose. We're at the halfway point exactly. Wolves still hanging on up there. What a great season they're having. Everton in 4th. We've got Spurs, Liverpool, Stoke Arsenal, City, I don't know what's happening with them in this career mode. I literally do not know what's happening, but Brighton are bottom, rock bottom, just the one victory so far. It's a complete for them with Bournemouth and West Ham making up the rest of the relegation zone. That's where we're going to end it, guys. Drop a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I'll see you in the next one.